Hello, my name is Uday, and today in this video I'm going to talk about the application which I have made named Share Story. There are many different screens in the application, but because of the time limit I will be talking about this particular screens only. Explaining about the landing screen, which is this particular welcome screen which we can see in the on the simulator. Here I have two buttons named login and sign up. On clicking login, it will just redirected us to the login screen, and on sign up it will redirect us to sign up screen. So on the login screen, I have used sign in with email and password method to authenticate particular user, and that's it on this particular screen. And on the sign up screen, I have used this create user with email and password method of Firebase authentication. After successfully creating a user, it will also create a users collection inside the Firestore with the same ID of the authenticated user, so that we can use the user data inside our application. So in the home screen there isn't anything much apart from this particular image background, which we can see over here. This pinkish background is the image background, and I have used the header bar to show this image, which is the logo which I have created, and the post to which I will go in a moment. And apart from that, we are also fetching all the post, and for that we are fetching the current sign in users information, which is this one. So user and the ID of this particular collection. So and then we are fetching all the we are setting user, and also we are fetching all the post to show on this particular screen. These posts are being shown from this particular all post. Here is just a simple flat list which is getting this post from home screen, and I have also implemented pull down to refresh, and that is happening because of this particular code of line of code screen. In the search screen I am using the search bar provided by React Native Elements, and on the text change event I am searching user from my Firestore collection by comparing username, and we can get the user over here like this. And for that I have used flat list to show that particular list, and by clicking we will be redirected to that particular user, from where we can see their all post and other information such as bio of that particular user, and which is other profile, this particular page. So here I am fetching this user's post as well as users information by sending user ID and fetching that particular users all the information from the Firestore. Profile screen, where we can see all these users posted pictures as well as users saved pictures over there. And for that I am using React Navigation's material top tab navigation, and to fetch user post we are just fetching the user post by passing the current signed in users ID, and which is just fetching all the post which are created by this particular user and returning us a promise. And same thing with the saved post. For the saved posts we are going to the post collection, and the post collection has a array named saved, and from there we are getting the user ID, and from there I am able to get this particular post which is saved by a user. And apart from that we also have a sign out option over there, which is pretty simple. I'm just using the sign out functionality of Firebase authentication on logout press, which is this one. It will just show us alert, and on clicking yes it will just sign out and there is also edit profile page over here, from where we are updating user data as well as user's profile picture. And for the profile picture particularly, I'm using Expo image picker library. This particular add post screen over here, I am using two particular libraries, which are the Expo camera and Expo image picker. Expo camera is using Expo camera, I can create a camera view over here, which we cannot see in the simulator, but it is working in the real device, which I have tested in Android as well as iOS. Expo camera also provides us different functionalities, such as switching the camera, turning on and off flash, which I have implemented over here, which will work on the real device. And apart from that, I am also checking the permission. If user has a permission, then it will open the gallery or camera, otherwise it will just show a blank screen over here with a message, this particular message that you don't have permission, and you need to go to settings to turn on the permission. And to click a picture, I have set the aspect ratio of 3:4 and the quality of image to 0.2%, so that it does not take too much storage on my Google Cloud. And apart from that, we are using this is the take picture function, which is just taking picture from the camera, which is actually pretty straightforward than compared to what I initially thought of. The similar function is for pick image and open camera. This picture and saving it, we will be redirected to this particular screen called save.js, and this particular file is responsible to store that particular file which we are getting from the add.js to Firebase storage, and then I am passing that particular file to create from here to create a new post inside a post collection with this particular data. And I have also added the switch over here, and if the switch is turned on, then it will store the location data, otherwise it will just store null. Let's talk about this particular post screen. For that, I have created a different component named postcard.js, and another mention to the React native paper, which I am using this particular library throughout the application to reduce my load of creating nice UI, as it is providing me a lot of pre-built UI component which are very useful in this particular case. From this particular post card, we can also delete the post if it is of particular user, otherwise it will not show that particular option to us to delete that post. And to do that, I have created this delete post function, which is just going to the post collection and deleting that particular post with this particular ID, which I am passing over here, which I am passing from over here. Apart from that, we also have like and save functionality, and for to accomplish that, I have created this particular function. Sorry for that. Yes, like post, which is just adding a current post, current user's ID to that post collection likes array, and I am just displaying the count of that particular array over here. And the logic is pretty similar for unlike the post, and for save post and unsave post, the logic is pretty similar as like and unlike. And another thing, we can also go directly to the user profile by clicking on the profile over here, profile icon over here, and for that I have used React navigation. So this was a user post component. Navigation, for navigation I am using two different kind of navigation, which is a stack navigation as well as create bottom tab navigation. For stack navigation, I have created two different stacks for login authentication stack and home screen stack. If we have authenticated user, then it will just directly show us the welcome screen, this particular stack which we can see over here, and if we don't have user logged in, then it will show us this particular login, sign up screen and register screen stack. And for the bottom tab navigation, I have created this bottom tab navigation using React Navigation, create a bottom tab navigation, and this is just styling for that, which is responsible in navigating different tabs. So this was the overview of my code. I know I have went further than 5 minutes, but I had a lot of things to cover, therefore it took a bit more time, but there are still a lot of things which I wanted to cover, but because of the limited time I am not able to cover that part. Thank you so much.